Hello everyone, welcome back to Financial News. Today is May 15, 2023. I'm Ron Jankowski with Channel 4 in Palos Heights, and my co-host is Paul Munichel with Ameriprise. Paul, give us an update, if you would, from whatever has taken place recently, as well as Ameriprise has sent in a last-minute information as of this morning. I'll share that when you're done.
Thanks, Ron. The talk of the town is the debt ceiling. And I do have a debt ceiling update to bring to the viewers today. So, over the weekend, President Biden and Treasury Secretary Yellen each told reporters that progress is being made in negotiations between administration and House congressional staffers. Now, that's according to Bloomberg. Now, meanwhile, National Economic Director described negotiations that they were serious and constructive. Treasury Secretary Yellen has consistently noted June 1st as the date that the U.S. government could run out of cash to meet its obligations, including principal and interest payments on the nation's outstanding debt. Now, in past ceiling debates, X dates have been conservatively estimated by the Treasury Department. There's certainly no guarantee that is the case this time. But the Congressional Budget Office on Friday issued a new report entitled Federal Debt and the Statutory Limit that estimated the X date to be at some point in the first 2 weeks of June, thus suggesting a possible few extra days to reach an agreement and raise the debt limit without a default. At the time of this writing, the news reports suggest the president and congressional leaders are scheduled to meet again on Tuesday, May 16th. And we still see a U.S. government default as a very low probability risk, but one that could offer significant consequences if it were to occur. Financial markets are likely to experience rising volatility until an agreement is reached, but we believe the debt ceiling will be increased before any government debt principal or interest payments are missed. We also believe a short-term suspension of the limit, possibly through the September fiscal year end, could also be a possibility. Any political party that could be blamed for such a self-inflicted economic injury would likely face serious long-term negative repercussions at the ballot box. So we are anxiously waiting these negotiations. Hopefully they continue to progress, and we'll see where we go.
Okay, and as of this morning, the U.S. stock index futures are higher this morning after closing lower on Friday and ending the week with a minus 0.2%. Market in Asia closed mixed but very quiet trading. Europe is modestly higher at a midday, and Treasury yields are mostly unchanged as investors focus on debt ceiling negotiations, with the 10-year at 3.47%.
It's the big thing. It's tough to read into market directions with all the debt ceiling debates going on. The market
doesn't know where to go.
It doesn't, exactly.
Yeah. And the 2-year is at 3.97%. Bitcoin futures are up 3.5%. Gold is flat. WTI crude is up 0.4% after losing 1.8% last week. Gas prices are coming down. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, the year-to-date index returns. S&P 500 is a plus 8%. Dow Jones is a plus 1.1%. NASDAQ a plus 17%. We lost a little on the Dow Jones.
It's all right. We got time to make it back. It's only May.
Only May. We get past all this confrontation going on between people in administration and all, and get past this debt ceiling. Maybe we can get back to some normalcy. I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens, where it goes. Thank you, Paul. Stay with us. We are going to be right back with our show called Your Money. Paul usually has an interesting topic. Stay with us. And we're back with Your Money. Thank you for staying with us. Paul has an interesting topic, and that is taking a fresh look at your finances and making some adjustments, I'm sure. Paul, take it away.
Absolutely, Ron. So, hey, remember those financial resolutions you committed to at the beginning of the year? Well, if they seem like a distant memory, the start of summer is an excellent time to reset and take stock of your progress. Now, following some tips we're going to give you today to recommit yourself to financial goals may be of benefit to you. So, tip number 1, start with a clean slate. Review your financial situation and recent spending patterns. Ask yourself, is your spending aligned with your financial goals? Reevaluate any bad money habits that you may be holding you back from making better financial decisions. And remind yourself that healthy financial behaviors can become part of your daily routine. Tip number 2, commit yourself to financial stability. It's easier to do something when you are intentional. Just like you set aside an afternoon to clean out that garage, set aside a few hours to clean up your finances. During this time, reflect, organize, and make a conscious commitment to take responsibility for your financial future. Tip 3, create, update, or review your plan of action. A financial plan provides a roadmap for spending and saving and encourages you to allocate your money toward the items or experiences that matter to you most. Your plan should articulate how you intend to handle your day-to-day finances while working to achieve your long-term goals, such as paying off your home mortgage and confidently retiring on your terms. If a large expense comes along, you may need to reevaluate your financial priorities. Adjust as necessary, and then get back on track as soon as possible. Likewise, if you receive a raise or windfall, consider how the additional funds can be applied to your financial plan. Moving along to tip number 4, spend within reason. Now, your plan can provide you with guardrails to keep long-term goals in sight as you satisfy near-term wants and needs. When you know your emergency fund, retirement, and other goals are on track, you can purchase tickets to maybe that big game or plan a family trip without feeling guilty or worried that the cost will prevent you from achieving your larger financial goals. And tip number 5, prepare for the unexpected. Life can and will throw challenging curveballs. Unexpected events such as unplanned medical bills or losing your job can greatly impact your bottom line. The only certainty is uncertainty, and that's why it's critical to assess your insurance policies to ensure you're fully covered and establish an emergency fund to cover surprise expenses. Consider reviewing your life, disability, health, home, and auto insurance policies with a financial professional who can help you identify and close any gaps in coverage. If you've acquired artwork, collectibles, technology, or other valuables, make sure they're covered under your current home insurance plan. Also, use this as a time to update beneficiaries on your policies if needed. Moving along, tip number 6, find some joy in the process. The desire to keep your finances in good order is an admirable aspiration, and it has lasting impacts. Focusing on your finances today may help you to achieve a more comfortable financial future for you and your family tomorrow. Consider working with a financial professional to help create a plan to reach your goals. And with renewed energy and a well-defined plan, you can feel good about your financial choices.
Basically, Paul, what you're saying is that you should review periodically and summarizing everything you said, it'd be quarterly or whatever that case is. And make sure your objectives are reasonable.
Yep.
They're on target. And the only way you can do that really to get an accurate professional reading is talk to your financial advisor. And maybe in some cases your tax advisor.
Exactly. You got to have a plan, and then you've got to do, just like you had said, reviews and meetings to make sure you're on track to meet that plan. And like one of the points I said, life changes, curveballs hit, so maybe that plan needs to be adjusted. And that's where constant communication with your trusted professional can be very, very beneficial.
All right. Well, thank you, Paul. For Paul Municle with Ameriprise Financial, myself, Ron Jankowski with Channel 4, we wish you good investment day.
And real quick, before we do sign out, I did want to mention if there's
How
any...
about if anybody wants to contact you?
Exactly. If you are not working with a financial professional, or if you want a second opinion to one that you are working with, feel free to give me a call directly at 708-226-3412.
All right, thanks again, Paul. We'll see you soon. See you next week.